Okay, I think we're live. Yep, I think we're live. Good. How is everyone? That's all good. Just checking everything on the live stream here, making sure it's all working. If someone could write in if they're watching to say that sound is good. Yeah, fantastic. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the November live stream of the Bond Geek. It's been a while since we've done a live stream. A lot to catch up on here. I'm just going to give a fair warning. I have literally come down this week with the cold. Cheers, Jack, for saying sound is good. Appreciate that, bud. So sound is good. So if I end up brushing my nose, you completely understand. But welcome to the live stream here in November. It's been a while since we've actually done a live stream, hasn't it? It's been a while. Really is a massive reason for that, which we'll go into in a minute. But today's live stream, it's all about just a Q&A session. You got some questions, you want to ask me, I'm here. I'm a bit slower today because of the feeling a bit uffy, but we're here to ask questions, and I can't wait to answer them all for you. I don't think this is going to be a particularly long live stream. I don't think we're going to go probably more than an hour. But looking forward to having all your questions answered. So let me just take a quick drink and explain what the hell happened over the last couple of months. All good, by the way, all good. So basically, the last live stream we did was in August. Then in September, I was at an exhibition in Birmingham, and it coincided on the last weekend of the month, so I couldn't do my live stream. And then in October, obviously, to mark the 60th anniversary, we did Bondtober on the channel. And after just sorting that out, I just wanted a rest. I just wanted a weekend away, just, to do something with myself and Sean. And yeah. So, I decided that, so I didn't have to worry about doing something here. We ended up seeing actually Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which, by the way, I like to thoroughly recommend. But I'm seeing some questions now coming in to the live stream, which is great. If you've got any questions at all, don't forget, just put them in down there. We will get to them all on this live stream. I promise you that. And don't forget to share this video about. So before we get into the questions, here's just a couple of other things that have happened this month. So as I mentioned, I went to see Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Do you know what? Considering that film had the biggest sort of struggle, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, having lost your main star and character, I felt it ended up being a lot better than it could have been. I actually quite enjoyed Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I always love big, strong female heroines. I grew up watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Xena Warrior Princess and like the remakes of Charlie's Angels and so many other things. So when I have like really strong, powerful, kick-ass women leading films, I always get a bit excited about that. Absolutely. But no, I thought it was really good. I thought Namor in it was extremely good as well. There were some issues with the film. I can't deny that. It wasn't as strong as the first Black Panther, but I think it sets up for a potential good third Black Panther. So, honestly, when it comes to either a thumbs up or down, when it comes to Black Panther 2, I'd give it a thumbs up. Really would. Weird to think that we're already now past phase 4 of MCU as well. Obviously, don't know about you all, but also looking forward to the fact that we've got Indiana Jones 5 coming. I still can't believe we're going to get Indiana Jones 5. It's absolutely crazy. Really want that trailer, by the way. Really want that trailer. But we're going to get into some questions now. People have started putting in some questions in. I want to start getting to them, and let's just get on with that, shall we? So remember, if you have a question, just put it down below in the comment section, and we will answer it on this live show. So first questions come from Jack. Hey, from Indiana. Hey, Jack, as always, lovely to have you here, bud. Your first question. Have you heard that Mads Mikkelsen's name as Vola in the new Indiana Jones film? See, I was just saying, we talk about Indiana Jones. So have you heard about Mads Mikkelsen's name as Vola in the new Indiana Jones? I did hear. I hear he's like a Nazi scientist who's now working on the space race for the Americans. And a guy on YouTube is doing a fan project called Indiana Jones and James Bond. Do you know what? Little thing here, actually. When I was a kid, Me and my best friend at the time, his name was Edward Toy. My thing was of James Bond. He loved Indiana Jones. We used to do like makeup, make believe, stories when we were kids, running around. I was Bond and he was Indiana. We'd go on adventures together. It was fucking incredible. It was great fun. I always love that. So I always have strong memories of the two when it comes to that. Jack also writes, in the Project It has Harrison Ford Indy meeting Sean Connery, James Bond, and then going against the Russians. Yeah, that might be not bad. Might be not bad. You never know. Never know. I finished my version of No Time to Die, and if you want to do a video on it, I would love you to do that. Yeah, Jack, definitely wanted to have a look at that. Definitely want to look at that. For those who don't know, Jack has been working on his own version of No Time to Die. It's been a while since you last spoke to me about it, but I'd be very interested into looking at it. I really would. And Jack Horace, have you ever watched Die Hard? Of course I've watched Die Hard. How can you not watch Die Hard? It's like one of the greatest action films of all time. Heck, when I was at uni doing like film production, we had to study like scripts and films. We studied Die Hard as an example of a really great, near perfect, solid script of a beginning, middle, and end. Every scene having great pathos and meaning and leaning towards the next one. Die Hard 1 literally is like one, I think, one of the best action films of all time. With incredible cast, credible action in it, great pace. Die Hard is definitely one of the best things ever, without a shadow of a doubt. Die Hard 2, again, I really enjoy. I think Die Hard 2 is a lot better than people give credit for. So everyone, it's the throat. As I said, for those of you who have just joined in, I actually do have a cold at the moment, but I'm still doing live stream. I still want to answer all your questions. Die Hard 2, Die Hard again, I really enjoy. It's really great fun to see that film. I think it's better than what people get credit for. I'm going to be honest, a lot of people love Die Hard 3, which is Die Hard with a Vengeance. I've never been the biggest fan of Die Hard 3. It's never just been like one of my all-time greats. I've just found it very much like, yeah, it was okay. I mean, it's easily forgettable. Though, that being said, I absolutely love Die Hard 4. I love Die Hard. In the UK here, it's known as Die Hard 4.0. Not, I think in America, it's Live Free and Die Hard. Oh, I really love that film. I thought the idea of digital terrorism being the backdrop was terrific. I thought Bruce Willis was great in it. Justin Long, Timothy Oliphant. I really just enjoyed it. And I do love that one bit where McClane throws the car into the helicopter and he just says, I ran out of bullets. I really do love that. Very much so. So yeah, Die Hard 4 is a big fan of mine. And Die Hard 5, I think that's when he went to, I know it was like, the grown-up kid, I think it was in Russia. I really can't remember that film at all. It's like, it's vanished away from my life, honestly. I can't really remember much more of it, if I'm absolutely honest. But that's where I know they were thinking for, like, before Bruce Willis retired, that he was thinking of doing Die Hard 6, but I think probably just best to leave it. And Joe Rose, I have finished my... Oh, sorry, have I done that one? No. Oh, no, you've just sent it in again, bud. No worries. Sound is good. Oh, yeah, that's from earlier. Fantastic. From Alexandra, what do you guess the next era of Bond will be like? Light-hearted again. I don't think the film... When it comes to what the next era of Bond will be like, this is my honest reaction. I think that... Okay, I want to be careful how I say this. It will not be a massive, complete departure from the Daniel Craig side. I think we will still have like an arc. I think we still will have like character arcs and like a continuing story throughout the next era. I have no idea what it is. I think when it comes to Lighthearted again, I think we will have a bit more lighthearted stuff. What you're meaning by that? Excuse me. I think, very much. I think the best example I can give is I think it will be a bit more like the Pierce Brosnan era again, where you will have some of the darkness there, but you will not shy away from being a bit over the top from time to time. Basically, I think the next era will be a lot like Goldeneye Tomorrow Never Dies. Well, that's what I hope, at least. I think it'll be the actor after that. We go back to more serious, grounded, darker Bond again, because it will be a bit. Jack also writes, I did a James Bond marathon with watching all of the James Bond films, and Harrison Ford is going to be part of the MCU in Captain America 4. Yes, I did hear that. That Indiana is going to be in the MCU as the new Thunderbolt Ross. I think that's really, really interesting, really, really cool. I'm looking forward to that very much so. I think he'll be good. I think he'll be really, really good. I tell you what, I'll say this. For those who don't know, in the comics, Thunderbolt Ross does basically become a Hulk eventually, called Red Hulk. If they turn Harrison Ford into the Red Hulk, I'm just going to be like, just bravo, bravo, bravo. But say to everyone who's watching now, if you want to drop in a question on Grab, it's an open Q&A. I will answer any question you give me. Just put the comment down and we will get to it. So Red Skyline writes, greeting from, I'm assuming, Texas, USA. Again, one day, me and my significant other half, we plan to do a road trip of America. Definitely going to go see Texas. I've heard nothing but nice things. So, looking forward to that. All right. Die Hard 4 was originally going to be a crossover with 24, and the fifth one was in Russia and was part of a trivia event on Facebook and won it. Okay, cool. I didn't know about the potential crossover with 24, if I'm absolutely honest. Yeah, if I remember Die Hard 5, Bruce Willis's son was in trouble in Russia. He went over to help him and ended up, I think there was something to do with Chernobyl in there. I can't remember. I just remember watching and just thinking, this is not Die Hard. This is just not Die Hard at all. And the last question we got at this point, and then obviously I'll talk about some other things while we get more questions to come in, is Jack writes, I have an idea for composer for Bond 26. David Arnold, Hans Zimmer, and John Williams. Well, do you know what? Based off what we got in No Time to Die, I would be over the moon if Hans Zimmer came back and scored more Bond films. I think he did a wonderful job. I think he, again, gave No Time to Die a very unique sound. And at the same time, he honoured the Bond franchise with the music in the right place. So I'd be very much grateful for him to back. Why is the Sky Blue? By 11:08. Hey, buds. Oh, excuse me. Oh. It's probably the lighting I've got. And technically the sky is not blue. It's actually see-through. We only perceive blue. I can't remember why. Okay, everyone. So we'll just wait for a couple more questions to come in. In the meantime, I'm going to say some other news is just about some ideas I've got for next year on the Bond Geek, which I thought I'd just put past you guys and see what you think. If you've got any ideas that you'd like to see going on the show, just let me know. It'd be really, really great. But essentially, some of the ideas I had was I wanted to potentially do this new series on like 007 things I love in, and the whole concept would be 7 things I love in each movie. I thought that would be a nice, fun thing to do. The other thing I want to do is obviously a few more what ifs. I know what ifs are some of my big videos on my channel. I love doing them. They're like one of my great things. Sorry, I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm actually finding this quite hard tonight. Honestly, just my throat is killing me. Just trying to make sure like I'm maybe it wasn't the best idea to live stream, but I wanted to come and chat to you all. I wanted to be here. So I am here, okay? Fact check needed. Yeah, we definitely need that. Do you know what? On that note, everyone, when I'm better, I think it's sometime soon, I am doing another video with 11T8, and I'm really excited about the stuff that we're going to be chatting about on that episode. I'm really excited about it. So don't forget to check out the channel 11T8. They've just done a review on Lord of the Rings, which is a cinematic masterpiece, despite what they say. They're going to do this week, which I think is going live very soon, is Battle of Britain review, which is one of the greatest war films of all time, which I absolutely love as well. So definitely go check them out. Jack Wright says, I hope Pierce Brosnan returns to the world of James Bond. I see him as M. Do you know what? I'd actually be okay with that. I think actually Pierce Brosnan, if they said, you know what, bring you back as a new M in this new continuity, No reference at all to the fact that he was James Bond. I think that could work. I mean, for instance, I think honestly, there was at one point there was that discussion about Sean Connery being in Skyfall as the gameskeeper Kincaid, but then decided they'd be too distracting. I think it would have been great if they did that. I think they would be really. I think that'd be really great indeed. Say Gina Horsfield Productions writes hi. Well, hello there. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you haven't got a cold like me. Jake says, I'm in for the 7 things you like in the James Bond film. Yeah, I think that might be a nice little fun thing to do. Just a bit different. And you know me, I'm always more about posting about positivity in movies and stuff and the positivity online than saying things I hate. Excuse me. Oh. And so many of you watching saying, how long is this guy going to last? Well, to us, we're doing quite well here, so it's really good. Yes, we need to set a date, and Lord of the Rings sucks. To quote the great Maggie Smith, you're of course entitled to your opinion. However, you're not entitled to win it. Nah. Hey, I know blaming people who don't like the Lord of the Rings, it's all fine. For me, cinematic masterpieces, but hey, that's just me, yeah? Joe writes, I'll be there at 11:08, and I have been there for the Indiana Jones films. Yeah, see, great talking about Indiana Jones films on that channel as well. What I love actually about working with the guys at 11:08 is it's not like, like Nora, it's just some friends getting together and just having great banter about movies. Like all of us, when we talk about movies, we're not really critiquing them, we're just sort of having great banter about them. And that's what's great about it. It's a channel that's just basically about a couple of friends bantering about the movies. And I think that's just why I love the channel so much. Gina Horsfield's mentioned, I think we should keep Ben Whishaw as Q and maybe change Emma Moneypenny. Sincerely, we know it's going to be a complete full hardcore reboot of the franchise. We know that. I think if you do that, just go full hog. New Q, Moneypenny, Bond, just complete new, because that way it will feel fresh and new. Let me just say, yeah, Jack's been a great source of info in our live streams. Thanks for stepping in, Jack. See, Jack, you already got new friends there as well. See, that's one of the great things again about YouTube. We all make new friends. I'm in for the what if videos on your channel. Have you watched Blade Runner and 24/9? Yes, I have. I remember. Do you know what? I think I watched Blade Runner. I watched Blade Runner, I think, when I was in college in 2008. I think I went into a Blockbuster and they had a Blade Runner, the final cut for £5. And I thought, you know what? It's a Blu-ray. I'm trying to upgrade my Blu-ray collection. I think I might buy this sci-fi film and finally watch it. The first time I watched it, I absolutely hated it. I'll be honest, I hated Blade Runner the first time I watched it. I just didn't get what was so magnificent about it. And it was a couple of months later, I thought, you know what? I want to watch this film again. And I want to just get why, just try it again. And suddenly, I don't know what it was, but the second time I watched it, it was like a euphoric moment, oh my God, this is fucking incredible. This is absolutely amazing. Why do you not mean? I can understand why everyone loves it so much. I really, really do. And ever since then, I've been a massive fan of Blade Runner. And Blade Runner 2049, I'm sorry, I stand by as good as the first film. I think Denis Villeneuve's Blade Runner 2049 is a magnificent film in its own right. I love the film very much, so I think it's fantastic. And that's really all I can say about the Blade Runner films. All I'll say is the second film was so badly marketed. It's the reason it flopped, because the film is just terrific in its own right. We all hate each other. Not sure what you've been watching. I said friends. Friends bantering, hating each other. That's what we do. Me and my best friend, we're always trying to find plans of how we're going to kill each other. Okay, Alexander Manville again writes, hi, heard that some people talking about Dave Patel coming Bond, a good idea? Nah, I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, he's a talented actor, but I think he would be better as Q. I just don't see Dave Patel at all as Bond. He's not got... I hate using this phrase, but he hasn't for me really got that je ne sais quoi, that sort of X factor, that thing that is a really like. I just don't see Dave Patel as a cold-blooded killer. I don't. I really, really don't. So for me, I just don't see him as Q. A bit, obvious casting. To us, I see Dave Patel as more of maybe a villain, maybe down the line, maybe. Oh, excuse me. Obviously, I'm just saying we're far. Recently, you talked about Doctor Who. You think about expanding your channel? No. The Bond Geek is about Bond. If I was to start another YouTube channel, then I'd maybe make the TARDIS Geek or something. If I was ever going to do another channel, it would probably be on Disney or Doctor Who. But, Bond Geek takes up any time that I have spare, and I love doing it so much. Okay, I say we're going on we've gone past 20 minutes, which is really, really great. Questions are coming in thick and fast. Can I just, before we get into Red Skyline's next question, can I ask who else is excited about Avatar 2? Because I got paid on Friday, and I need to talk with my significant other half about booking tickets ASAP. I cannot wait for Avatar 2. It's like I've been waiting so long for this, and it looks incredible. Like every news report we're hearing about it's incredible. Oh my god, please can Avatar 2 be absolutely amazing. My only regret is I can't watch it in 3D because Sean can't stand 3D. I think the 3D effect really gives her headaches. So, can't see that, but looking forward to that very much so. Who else is looking forward to Avatar 2? Red Skyline says, I got into James Bond as a young kid, probably 2004, during the era between the Brosnan and Craig part. For me, I call that the wilderness years. And wishes of a fifth Brosnan film be made. Well, this is the thing. Technically, a fifth film was made in a way. It was the video game Everything or Nothing, because it did have Brosnan in his fifth performance, you could say, as Bond. It had William Dafoe as the bad guy, and Sharon Elizabeth and Heidi Klum as Bond girls and stuff. And all that. We did technically have that. I think if there was a legitimate fifth film, I think it would have been Brosnan's For Your Eyes Only, a more down-to-earth, gritty film to end on, to show that, to go more back in the direction that we were going to go to the Craig era, but to show that Brosnan could do that side more again. So I think that's what would have been his fifth film. I'm excited, and I'm seeing it with my friend, and we might get a first look Indiana Jones 5. Yeah. I know this sounds weird, Jack, and to anyone who else is watching here, but I say this right now. A title is just a title of a movie. It can get you hyped, it can get you pumped, but it's a marketing thing. There's something special about the Indiana Jones titles. When you got titles like Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Temple of Doom and the Last Crusade and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, these titles just really, I think, just bowl up excitement to me. So, for me, yes, I want to see the trailer, but I really, really want to know what the title for number 5 is. It's just literally I need to know, more than any other film, even with Bond films, I can wait and guess what the new title is going to be or something, or with Star Wars, we've got the titles, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, all great, good, but my god, I am waiting an anticipated breath. I want to know what the title for Indiana Jones 5 is. I really, really do. Enjoy the first Avatar. Good on you, bud. Not bothered about the second one, really. The film needs to make a huge bank to break even the budget it's used. Don't believe those for a second. Don't believe that for a second. What James Cameron's been going around saying, it needs to be the third highest film of all time to, break a profit. That would mean that basically this film cost basically $1 billion. And no one in their right mind would have spent $1 billion on a film. No way. This film probably costs about 250, maybe 300 million. Probably needs to make about 800 million to break even worldwide. Anything else than that is pure gravy. And I don't bet against James Cameron. This is the man who did Terminator 1, 2, The Abyss, Titanic, Avatar, True Lies. This man just makes amazing films. I think Avatar 2 will probably make it between 1.5 and 1.8 billion and be a massive, massive success. Red Skyline says, yes, unfortunately, I've never played Everything or Nothing, but I have some great memories playing Nightfire on the Xbox, and I'd probably love it if Brosnan did a film like For Horizon. Yeah, I think he deserved it. I absolutely think he deserved it, very much so. And Jack writes, we might get a teaser trailer and the title for the latest adventure. Yeah, I really hope we do soon. I don't know. I can't explain it better than just, I need to know the title for Indiana 5. I need to know what great title they've come up with next, where it's like, I don't know, Indiana Jones and the Lost Zimmer Frame or whatever. Just, I need to know what the tagline is for the film, because that's what gets me really excited. I love those Indiana titles. 11TA writes, the director of 5 has insisted on using traditional effects rather than blue/green screens. Well, for me, that's just the best idea. Look, I love green screen. I love the volume which they use now. It's incredible. Nothing beats doing stuff practically. That's just the truth of the matter. They say you can't tell. We can tell. We always can tell. We will always be able to tell. Singer, do you think the recent Moneypenny and Q will return? I don't think they will return. And the reason I say it is because I think the next incarnation of Bond 26, will be basically a complete full-on reboot of the franchise. Therefore, we'll get a new M, Q, and Moneypenny. Now, if Ray Fiennes, Naomi Harris, and Ben Whishaw did carry on into the universe, I would be okay with it. I'd be very happy with it. Sorry, let me just catch my breath here. If they did carry on, I would love it, but if they don't, it doesn't. I didn't know that and gets me more excited for Indiana 5. See, there you go. The fact that we're doing that. I hear, based on Empire, there is going to be a time travel in this one, and I'll be interested to see how that works out, actually. One thing I've learned watching stuff over the years is whenever someone's got an idea, at least let it play out and then judge it afterwards. Don't prejudge it. I always remember this because, I remember when I used to watch Star Wars The Clone Wars, and they brought Darth Maul back into the show, and I thought that was the stupidest idea I have ever heard. I thought, what the hell? Have you just completely run out of stories to do? Turned out, make some of the greatest stories ever in that TV show, and bringing Maul back was absolutely a work of genius, because the stuff they got out of it was incredible. So, give it a chance. Joe, have you heard about the True Lies as a TV show? Yes, I have heard about that. On that note, why don't we have a Blu-ray, or can't we get a digital release of True Lies in general? Why are they stopping that? Why have we not got that? Why have we not got The Abyss as well? I need these films, people. I need to get these films digitally. I want them again. I want them. Jack Heinrichs, they shot at Pinewood Studios for the interior shots and the sequences for Indiana 5. Yeah, well, Pinewood's used quite a bit, which is also really, really great as well. I'm sensing a lot of excitement as well, for Indiana 5, which is ridiculous because he's 80 years old, and yet we're still excited to see what the hell's going to happen in it. But you know what? I used to say this. I have no evidence to back this up, by the way, everyone. I have absolutely no evidence whatsoever. But I still bet that part of the deal of Harrison Ford coming back for Star Wars in Force Awakens, part of the deal was he would get one more Indiana Jones film. And I still stand by that. I think that was one of the reasons how they got him back, saying, yeah, I'll come back for Star Wars if you give me one more Indiana Jones. I'll never know, though. I'll tell you something else, actually, before I get to Jack, your question here. I know someone who worked in the props for Indiana Jones 5. That man will not tell me a single thing. I've tried squeezing information out. It's like squeezing water out of a rock. He's so good at keeping secrets. Well done, him. The guy who working on the Indiana Jones fan project is called Indiana Jones Nerd. Good name. Very good name. Right, we have reached the end of the questions now. We're nearing the half-hour mark, and I'm going to be absolutely honest. I'm feeling terrible. I want to do a live stream because we haven't done a live stream in a long time. It's and I think you can understand why I'm sort of being like that. Um, but I'm thinking, how's everyone feel? Have we got any more questions coming up, or do you think Henry get a bottle of Bismol or something and just thing? I think 11 years ago, go and rest up, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone, forgive me. I'm going to call a day on this live stream. I know it's only a quick one, but I'll just give you this quick heads up for December. So December on the channel this year. Obviously, with Christmas coming in the way, it does change things up a bit. Normally, there's 3 videos and a live stream every month, right? December, there will be 2 videos and a live stream. So we're missing out 1 week, obviously, for Christmas, and a live stream. I probably might do maybe another live stream in December, maybe 2 live streams. I don't know. We'll see about it, but we'll see how it goes. And I'm looking forward to talking to you about all the stuff coming. So the 2 videos coming up in December, one is just finishing off, is the James Bond Christmas Gift Guide 2022, which is a quick little 6-minute video. Great fun to record, and I hope you enjoy that. And then after that, it's my big December one, which is the top 10 James Bond feel-good moments. So I hope you enjoy that as well coming up. Everyone, I'm going to go off and rest. Take care. Good night.